Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Screen Sirens, your ultimate destination for all things Hollywood. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story from the 80s that's got us wondering, what really went down on set? We're talking about the Blue Lagoon, Dallas, and the infamous kiss between Christopher Atkins and Linda Gray. So, grab some popcorn, get comfortable, and let's dive in. They put me and Linda together, and she was the very first cougar. Our very first kissing scene, which solidified this moment between the two of us, was on a dock at this place on a lake, and everybody's standing there watching. Usually, everybody goes home after their scenes, they say, action, and we had our moment. We do have our big kiss, we pull apart, and they cut. Linda says to me, "So how was it?" I'm thinking, what am I supposed to say to that? "Oh, it was terrible, let's do it again." "What do you say?" I said, "Yeah, it was good." And then all of a sudden, my lips go completely numb. She, as a joke, had put on her lips all that stuff that they numb your gums with before the dentist gives you the needle. Put it all over her lips and gave me this kiss. That was my introduction to Dallas, and it's still one of the most memorable moments in Hollywood history for us here at Screen Sirens. The steamy TV romance made headlines in its day, with Sue Ellen, who was married to philandering oil tycoon J.R. Ewing, sneaking about with her boy toy. Atkins, 22, and Gray, 43, famously made the cover of U.S. Magazine with the headline, "Robbing the Cradle." I'll never forget, I was walking at a hotel, and this lady, you could see she's staring at me. This woman starts coming straight at me, comes right up to my face. She was definitely making an impact. And being on a deserted island with no tourists, it was just us on this island, where the crew made it very easy to get into character. As time went on, it just became more and more natural not to have clothes on. The crew made it very, very easy. Randall Kleiser, the director, made it very, very easy about it. He really wanted this to be as natural and as real as possible. I understood that and got that. By the time I was done leaving that island 4.5 months later, it was really hard for me to keep my clothes on at a beach. Critics loathed the film, but it was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Cinematography. It raked in more than $58 million, making it the 9th highest-grossing film of 1980. Looking back at my Hollywood career, I got to a point in my life where I married young. I wanted to be a dad more than chase the business. When I was 16 years old, I used to teach sailing in Rye, New York, to little kids. From that measly paycheck that I was getting, I used to put $1 away for someday when I had kids. That's how badly I wanted kids. When I had my 2 kids, I just did whatever came my way just to put food on the table for them and keep working. Now, my kids have their kids, and that's pretty remarkable. I've done everything in this business except make my own film. That's the last box I now want to check off. That's what I'm chasing right now, putting some really good projects together. So, there are no regrets. Thanks for joining me on this trip down Hollywood memory lane. If you liked this story, be sure to subscribe to Screen Sirens for more behind-the-scenes looks at your favorite movies and TV shows. See you next time.